We have been seeing examples in Matusalem, Noah, Isaac, Jacob, Enoch and others in the sacred books, also in the Old Testament. Since ancient times, man has had the constant curiosity, organically speaking, to prolong his sacred life. We have been seeing examples in Matusalem, Noah, Isaac, Jacob, Enoch and others in the sacred books, also in the Old Testament. From then until now, things have changed because society has developed, and with it, the control measures for man to be more of a social tool, imperative and necessary for the growth of every economy or every country where he goes or travels. And in this time, he somehow forgets that he has also have inside the divine potential. So those guys, those people who with divine potential were, are and will always remain in the shadows, because the nature of their humility or humbleness is stronger than the desire to influence or to be applauded by the crowds or by anyone. Social measures are a benefit to the society, and we'll find out how. Everyone we have been given in life are benefits in the society, and we have roads, we have temples, we have heat, we have airplanes, we have science, internet, and everything can be used as we please depending on the skills or capacities or families that we have. So that's why my desire on this channel is to strengthen our longevity in every human being with only one goal. So this is the secret: to gather more enough experiences, and through them to gather the necessary strength as well as the energy for transformation to become somehow eternal. So if you want to know more about it, let's dive in. My dear friends, I have realized 6 social things that when we used excessively, they alter the inner cellular level, the inner life, and with it the shortening of our life. The first thing is the currency in our country, or papers with value. Fictitious speaking, what we have been told are called money. So man's energy is so much influenced by the desire to earn more that there are no more energy left for knowledge or for inner spiritual path. The real money are in gold, not in paper, and gold is valid everywhere and not only on this planet. And this currency or money only in one place, and of course you know they are influenced by the inflation or economic adjustments in the country we are traveling or we are living. The second thing is the food or the aliments from stores or shops that in the sales protocols are required to be super cleaned, and there is nothing nutritious left in them. They are controlled for a rapid growth, to be heavier on the scale or have more beautiful appearance, but completely empty and ineffective in the composition. They are good for the taste but not good for the body. That what is good for the body, we are not used to taste it. The third thing is the constant exposure to network or electromagnetic waves with high frequency, like psychotronic devices, psychotropic devices, wireless antennas, devices like reception emissions, and so on. All have influence at the molecular level in our cells, and as they are small as measured, but over time they can change the strength of the cell and will stop dividing the cell from inside. My question to you: what are you going to do about it in your near future? The fourth thing is basic institutional education. It includes measures by which man is useful and to do service to the society and not to himself. This motto from ancient times, know thyself, is not promoted because if man knew this, he would be less productive to the society and more useful to this inner spiritual path, which in fact for me that is really matters. The fifth thing is mass media, which is controlled and directed for other interests, providing only distraction from ourselves but not for the human longevity. And the sixth thing is pollution, dust and radiation from large antenna. For example, the lungs have less power, and we notice that it's harder to climb 7 floors because we need to remove the particles of dust and pollution ingested from crowded city. The radiations of antennas have power of influence on human psyche, and this can be only observed by alternating between impulsive and instinctive thoughts or reactions when we are in the city, and peace, calm and relaxation when we are in the countryside area. Every individual who wants to accumulate enough experiences to prepare him to the eternal world has to meditate excessively and attentively to these things, and constantly be self-taught to develop moment by moment with beauty, with joy, with health, that has to be experienced inside of him to have an inner strength in this life always and everywhere. May the progressive force be with you.